Did you know the average person spends around 90% of their day in a state of low productivity? It's a staggering statistic that highlights the need for effective productivity techniques. From setting clear goals to managing distractions, our minds are constantly juggling multiple tasks. But have you ever stopped to think about the underlying factors that impact our productivity? Research suggests that focus is a key driver of success, yet many of us struggle to maintain it. In this video, we'll explore the science behind focus and uncover the most effective techniques to boost your productivity. So let's dive into the world of focus and uncover the secrets to achieving your goals. First, it's essential to understand the concept of attention. Our brains can only process a limited amount of information at a time, making focus a precious resource. Imagine trying to pour water from a bottle with a hole in it. The water will spill out before you can fill the glass. That's essentially what happens when we multitask, as our brains can only focus on one task at a time. The solution lies in understanding the concept of the Zeigarnik effect. That's when our brains enter a state of mental overwhelm, making it challenging to focus. The solution lies in understanding the concept of the Zeigarnik effect, named after the psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik. This phenomenon refers to the tendency for our brains to remember uncompleted tasks. When we start a task, our brains become engaged, but when we switch to a new task, the first task remains in our subconscious. This is why it's essential to complete tasks and avoid switching between them too frequently. But what about when we're faced with distractions, like social media or email notifications? The key is to develop strategies to minimize these distractions and maintain focus. One effective technique is the Pomodoro timer. This involves working in focused 25-minute increments, followed by a 5-minute break. The idea is to create a work-reward cycle, where you focus intensely and then reward yourself with a break. By doing so, you'll find it easier to stay focused and maintain productivity. But that's not the strangest part. Research suggests that our brains can only focus for around 8-10 minutes before they start to wander. This is known as the ultradian rhythm, which refers to the natural cycles of productivity and rest. So, how can we harness this rhythm to boost our productivity? One effective technique is to use the work sprint relax cycle. This involves working in focused 10-minute increments, followed by a 2-minute break, and then a 15-minute relaxation period. By doing so, you'll find it easier to stay focused and maintain productivity. But what about when we're faced with complex tasks or projects? The key is to break them down into smaller, manageable chunks. This is known as task segmentation, which involves identifying the core tasks and then dividing them into smaller, actionable steps. By doing so, you'll find it easier to stay focused and maintain productivity. Another effective technique is the getting things done (GTD) method. Developed by David Allen, this system involves breaking down tasks into 5 stages: capture, clarify, organize, reflect, and engage. By using this system, you'll find it easier to stay focused and maintain productivity. But what about when we're faced with multiple tasks and deadlines? The key is to use a task list to prioritize and manage your tasks. This involves creating a list of tasks, categorizing them by priority, and then focusing on the most critical ones first. By doing so, you'll find it easier to stay focused and maintain productivity. In conclusion, focus is a critical component of productivity, and by understanding the underlying factors that impact it, you can develop effective strategies to boost your productivity. From the Pomodoro timer to the work sprint relax cycle, there are numerous techniques you can use to stay focused and maintain productivity. So, which technique will you try first? Subscribe to our channel for more productivity tips and tricks, and let us know in the comments which technique you found most helpful. Subscribe to our channel for more productivity tips and tricks.